This week, we are going to design swirling graphic. So this is a finished example that we will be designing these three. This is a credit from a Pinterest. So let's grab our starter. The first one I wanted to create is this. Let's grab its frame out and have a circle. Make it 360. Remove the fill and the stroke. Start with 6. Go into vector editing mode and delete these two vector points. And you have this a quarter. Apply it on a gradient. And this is going to be all white and one end is 0. So I sort of want this way. Then we could start design. Command K to open transform me. Select these elements and get item from Figma. 96% is a scaling point. A lot of them because they're gonna swirling. So this feels like it's swirling around this rotation origin, but we want it to be like this. So put the anchor point right here. You can start to see a bit of difference. Let's bump it up the number to 40. Start to play with the angle. This looks what we want, so that's it. Grab this one and put it on this background first. See if anything needs to change. It looks pretty okay. Place it in our frame. Adjust it. Okay. This looks exactly what I want. So let's go. Okay. We are moving on to the next graphic. So let's start with a circle. Make this 50 by 50. Give it the color of white. Now use radial repeat. And since we are going to have this, which is quite complicated, and they need space in the whole thing because you need to tuck in those dots in there. Start with maybe 9, make it very big, like this white space, because we also need space here to make it swirl. I'm gonna make it like 10. Okay, open up the plugin again, and let's get this item from the canvas. Dot around 86 and 86. Okay. This space is a bit too wide, so increase the size, 88. And if this is still feeling too wide, we can decrease the gap unit here by 0.5 and get this item. Adjust the degree. As you can see, it become to merging, but I want a bit of a swirling. So this looks nice. And let me just put it back to 10 again and see how it looks. Yep, it feels clear. Let's pass this item. I will not close this plugin just now yet because we might need to change. And this plugin doesn't preserve any your creations. Put it right there as a frame from these dots because it is developed before the Figma draw, so it doesn't get the whole thing. But in a preview you can, so it's quite handy still. Select this frame, hit radial repeat, and then 0 gap unit. And we have 13 of them. So let's do. So this is what we have now. I still open it up because I haven't seen the final result yet. So I wanted to make sure everything is what I wanted before I close. Choose the even group of the dots and then make the Y 50%. If you think this is swirling enough, then you could close it. I'm gonna cut it and paste it here vertically and horizontally align. And then move it down, scale it a bit. 0.8. Yeah, this works. Then I'm going to put it back. Now we were going to have this one. So this one was also interesting. So we will be using this text right here. So let's grab it. Then we'll circle. I'm gonna make it 100 and 50. When you go to this place, you will see you can start typing it. Ideally, we want to close out the circle, so repeat twice, but it still has some gap here. Make it a little bit smaller so you can close it. Okay. Now open up the plugin and let's grab the graphic and decrease the size. Let's try 75. See how it looks. Okay, I want that gap to be a bit smaller, so let's try 80. It looks nice. Give it a different kind of rotation. See how it looks. Essentially, I want everything that's cascading. This is what I want. And paste this into the canvas. Put it here and select the even one to get the color to be 50%. Let's grab it and then open up another plugin called Perspective Toolkit. I covered this plugin in the previous video. I will put the link in the description. Let's scale it up first and make it 2 times. Okay, when you transform in the Perspective Toolkit, it's gonna be smaller. So yes, select the CUI, then place the image on the canvas. Now we could start to rotate and rotate. Okay, this is what we want. Copy and put it in this place. Move it down a little bit bigger. Yeah, and that's for our imagery. That's it, my friend, and you have 3 different kind of complicated graphic. I believe there are much more use cases or a variation of this graphic. When I put this graphic into the design, I always take a look at the context. So this is a creative agency. If you read the text here, that they bring ideas into visual masterpiece. Even though it's a bento box with some stats here, you can still show off some graphic that they presented in the past, like a way to demonstrate their graphic design skill. So it makes sense to put it here. Yeah, that's for this video. I will see you next time. Bye bye.